How's it going, everybody? Lauren Daniels here on day 10 of the Action Coach training. I am here with Coach Kristian. Nice to meet you, good sir.
G'day.
I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions, get to know you a little bit before we make it official and make you guys a part of the Action Coach team.
Sure.
So first of all, tell me a little bit about your career background prior to joining Action.
Well, I've been in technology for most of my life. I've started off as a computer programmer and then quickly graduated to be a consultant working in the Australian market, implementing computer systems for local government organisations in Australia and New Zealand. I then got sick of that role and then moved to London and was working with a telecoms system implementer in West Africa, of all places, which was challenging work. You know, it was difficult to work in West Africa, so I got jack of that. And then joined an American company and was working implementing customer relationship systems in Europe and North America, so I was travelling quite a bit and implementing those systems. I then decided to move back to Australia and worked with that company implementing ERP systems in Australia and New Zealand, and then set up my own business doing the same thing. So for the last 15 or so years I've been self-employed implementing technology systems, and towards the last few years of running my own business, we were growing. We had a good client base, and I was challenged about the team that I was working with. So I engaged ActionCOACH to come and help us to work within my business, and we achieved amazing results, and I ultimately sold that business and started a new business working with big data in Australia, and that's still running today.
Oh, okay. Very cool. So how did you first hear about ActionCOACH?
I was looking for somebody to help us in the business, to help us grow the team, and to have a cohesive team, and also to manage my time in the business. I was working a lot of hours, and I ultimately wanted to sell the business, and I was looking for an old crusty dude sitting in the corner somewhere, and that's what I kind of envisaged as a business mentor or a business coach that could help deliver those things into my business. So we started Googling and we came across ActionCOACH.
Excellent, excellent. So during the 10-day training, what was your biggest challenge and what steps did you take to overcome that challenge?
Oh look, being away from my family for 10 days I think is a big one. I think we have 3 young children, and my wife's been holding the can at home for us for 10 days, and the best part of a fortnight really, and that's been a bit of a challenge. Also getting my head around the system, because I think the system is massive. There's a huge amount of content, and just getting that head change. I think setting my goals and setting my vision, and getting my head aligned with all of that. I think that's been a bit of a challenge.
Okay. And is that something that you're currently trying to overcome, or would you feel like that's something you have overcome?
No, I think during the process, I've made a head shift, and I think I'm very, very focused now on where we're going to go with ActionCOACH, what I'm going to deliver to my community, and what I'm going to deliver to my family.
Fantastic. So let's talk about BFOs for a second. What was your biggest BFO, or blinding flash the obvious? And yeah, what was it? What was your biggest BFO? How was it prominent to you?
Yeah, I think the head change. I came with an open mind. But I don't think I necessarily understood what a life-changing event it's actually going to be. We all have clear vision of what we're trying to achieve without the things that we don't know.
Yes.
Once we know those things, then we have clearer vision, don't we? The smoke starts to clear, and I think certainly over the last 10 days the smoke has cleared for me. And I'm very, very clear of where I want to go. The other BFO, I think, is the depth and breadth of the system. The system is massive. There's a lot of information that I need to cram into to include in my delivery to my community, and I think that's going to take some time. But I'm very focused on that. The continual learning as well. We need to continue to learn to progress, and I think that's a nugget that we need to sell to everybody in life, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now that we're on day 10, we're about to make it official. You're going to become a part of the ActionCOACH family. What makes you proudest of all to be an ActionCOACH?
Oh, I think the system, joining a network where I am truly aligned, I think, with the 14 points of culture. I think I am very, very on page with those 14 points. And I'm looking forward to getting back to my community and implementing those things. You know, that's what I'm passionate about, and that's what I'm really proud of, that I've achieved that, and I'm going to be achieving that in the coming years.
I can feel your passion radiating right now. It's incredible. So, Kristian, it was a pleasure to get to chat with you a little bit.
Thank you.
And everybody else, please join me in welcoming Coach Kristian. And until then, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks.